Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday Talks with the Green Bay Doulas. I'm Emily Jacobson. I'm here with Sam, one of our longtime doulas here at Green Bay Doulas. And this month of October is Infant Loss and Awareness Month. So Sam and I want to do kind of a three-part series that we'll be sharing through this month about some different topics. So this is part one. It's kind of a really kind of heavy topic. And a lot of people don't realize like one in three experience a miscarriage. And when we have 20 doulas, that means even as doulas, we're experiencing miscarriages. So Sam, I know you had experienced a miscarriage, um, and I want to hear your perspective on how did that shape you supporting clients after the loss of Persephone?
Absolutely. So my miscarriage was in October 20th of 2015. Um, Everything happens for a reason, and we don't always know the reason. I had literally started my bereavement training a month before my miscarriage. Bereavement training was how to care for others during miscarriage, loss, long term after. Um, So I already had a little bit of community support just online through my teachers and my classmates, I guess you would call them, through this training. I was very lucky to be a Green Bay doula because once I told the agency about my loss, everyone kind of leapt into action. This was before we had protocols and a procedure set in place on what to do when a client has this experience. And we rallied the troops, and I had phone support, I had in-person support, um, and it was just this community to help me get through the rough patch. um, Long term, I did finish my class, I did graduate, and I did become a stillbirthday doula. So that was one of the biggest, I guess, effects. I think I took my class a lot more seriously once I was literally going through textbook what I was learning about in my class. Um, it puts a lot of things into perspective as a doula. You never think that something's going to happen to you, especially as a parent, as a mom, and a doula. Um, as a doula before my own loss, had never worked with anyone that had had a loss. So I had so many different things forming how I doulaed and what were my areas of expertise. Um, After my miscarriage, uh, loss has been one of my passions, not to say it in a morbid or grotesque way, um, but helping people to find their support and offer that support to them has been a huge life changer for me since that had happened. So I have now part-time, if you will, dedicated my free time when I am able to reach out to people to offer my services and help however I can. It's it's been a very interesting turn in what I thought would be my ideal doula career. I never thought of pursuing bereavement seriously before until that point in my life. I can't hear you, Em. You're muted. Hold on.
I'm just being polite.
You're so
And
cute.
I think nobody wants to talk about these topics because it's, such a taboo thing to talk about. We even talk about how if we lose a spouse, they're called a widow. Well, you don't have a name if you lost a child.
No.
You just get bereaved parent. Bereaved is not the right word. And so I hope that someday we'll be able to have that for people. But I think also I wanted to bring a different perspective of loss and what it looks like, because us as doulas, sometimes we've grieved our own birth process. Maybe we've had to have C-sections when we didn't want to. We've had epidurals when we didn't want to, and sometimes we have babies that don't make it to birth either, and then we have to turn around and still just keep supporting our clients who are having the ideal birth that we might have wanted, or that baby born with the same due date that your baby would have been born with. And so, you know, as doulas, I really wanted to have this conversation, and I don't think it's ever been talked about. And I thought that's why it was really relevant that we do this in the month of October. So thank you, Sam.
Thank
And
you.
we will just keep going with our next part 2. So thank you
Let's
guys
do
so
it.
much. Hang in for part 2, and we will see you soon. Thank you.